my name is Carly Parent, and you are watching CBS News.
My name is Sabrina Loving, and we will be talking about Madam C.J. Walker and her great accomplishments.
Madam C.J. Walker, previously known as Sarah Breedlove, was America's first female African-American self-made millionaire by selling her very own beauty products.
Madam C.J. Walker was born on December 23, 1867 on Louisiana plantation. The daughter of former slaves, she was orphaned at the age of 7 and was forced to survive by working in the cotton fields of Delta and Vicksburg, Mississippi, along with her older sister, Lavinia.
At 14, she married Moses McWilliams to escape abuse from her cruel brother-in-law, Jesse Powell.
2 years into her first marriage, her husband, Moses McWilliams, died and left her to become a single parent to her only child, Leila, who was later known as Leila Walker.
Due to this, she was forced to move to St. Louis to join her 4 brothers who had established themselves as barbers. Working for as little as $1.50 a day, she managed to save enough money to educate her daughter.
Friendships with other black women who were members of the St. Paul AME Church and the National Association of Colored Women exposed her to a new way of viewing the world.
As time went on, Madam C.J. Walker would endure many more struggles before ever becoming America's first self-made millionaire. Like many black women of that era, Madam C.J. Walker washed her hair only once a month. As a result, she suffered from severe dandruff and a scalp disease that caused her to lose most of her hair.
Madam C.J. Walker decided to find her own hair-growing cure. On August 11, 1894, she married John Davis, but the relationship crashed and burned in 1903.
Determined to be her own woman and to start a business of her own, she moved to Denver, Colorado in 1905. While in Denver, Sarah married her third husband, Charles Joseph Walker, a St. Louis newspaperman whom she named herself and her company after.
She worked as a sales agent for Annie Malone, a black woman entrepreneur who manufactured hair care products.
Walker consulted a Denver pharmacist who analyzed Malone's formula and helped Walker formulate her own hair care products. This might have been her first step to her $1 million achievement.
She began promoting her products throughout the South under the name Madam C.J. Walker. By personally selling her products door to door and mixing hard work with faith, she reached for the sky and never let go.
She worked tirelessly, traveling extensively, and showing black women how to treat and care for their hair, selling Madam Walker's wonderful hair grower at first, then extended to a variety of cosmetics and hair care products. She hired numerous sales workers, or what she called hair culturists, to go door to door and make house calls.
Before long, her business grew until she needed a second office. She launched it in Pittsburgh in 1908. She also began training staff in her own Walker schools.
In 1910, Walker moved her operations to a new headquarters in Indianapolis, Indiana. While there, she built the main plant for her Walker Manufacturing Company. She continued to add to her sales force by employing anywhere from 2,000 to 10,000 or more Walker agents in the U.S. and the Caribbean, providing work for black women who might have otherwise only been able to find small work as maids or cooks.
Not afraid to defy stereotypes or take chances, Walker's business continued to grow until she had a payroll that topped $200,000 per year.
She became a very rich, self-made woman, rare for a woman at that time, even rarer still for a black woman. She was generous with her fortune, donating a great deal of money to charity and to schools, including the YMCA and the NAACP.
Walker had been officially inducted into the National Business Hall of Fame at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago and the National Women's Hall of Fame, and in 1998 she was honored with a U.S. postage stamp as part of the Black Heritage Series.
In 1916, Walker moved to New York, where she built a mansion, Villa Luero, at Irvington-on-the-Hudson. She died there on May 25, 1919, at the age of 51 from kidney failure. At the time of her death, her estate was worth the equivalent of nearly $7 million in today's dollars.
Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company headquarters in Indianapolis functioned until 1985, when the company sold its products and its rights and closed its doors for good. The original business building is now a National Historic Landmark known as the Madam Walker Theater Center. This has been a short announcement on Madam C.J. Walker provided to you by CBS News.
Have a great day.